It is opening day for the 2024 legislative session, with lawmakers poised to introduce dozens of bills. Island News reporter Robert Buon joining us live from the Capitol with a look at what's ahead. Robert, good morning.
Leah, good morning. Yeah, we've been talking about it all morning long. Day one of the 2024 legislative session. Who better to talk about it on opening day than House Speaker Scott Saiki, joining us now live here at the Capitol. Good morning to you. Happy opening day, right?
Yeah, and Happy New Year to everyone.
Absolutely. So talk about this new year, 2024. I guess first things first is protocol-wise. We touch on a little bit. There's some new stuff here as far as security measures. How much were you involved with that and some of the new things that are here regarding security procedures with the Capitol?
Sure. So for the past couple of years, the legislature funded security enhancements at the state capitol because we just want to make sure that those who are working here and those who visit the state capitol basically feel safe.
Feeling safe, I guess, is a big part of the reason why. One of the priorities, as listed by the majority, talking about this 2024 session, we're talking about Red Hill, and obviously the defueling process that's going to finish up coming this March is projected. But beyond that, clean water is definitely a priority. Tell me how Red Hill relates to that, and what going forward can you address?
Sure. Water is just, is so important to all of us in our state. We can't do anything here without water, and we need to ensure that our water supply is clean and pure. And so in May, we actually did something that was kind of historic. We formed a coalition with the governor, the mayor of Honolulu, the Honolulu City Council, the state legislature, and the Board of Water Supply. And we worked over the summer to develop some recommendations on how to handle Red Hill post-defueling. So basically the report contains recommendations and findings from different phases, beginning with remediation of the area, to monitoring public health, to seeking reimbursement from the federal government for expenses. So it's a host of areas that we need to focus on going forward.
Speaking of another report, one that's in progress, we're talking about Lahaina, and obviously wildfire prevention is part of that. There's obviously an immediate need for housing. There's going to be a demonstration later today with some of the survivors. Understanding you guys can't do everything, what is your priority as far as what the House can do in the short term to help that?
Sure. So following the wildfire, the House created working groups because the House members all wanted to help in some way. So we formed working groups that focused on 6 different topics, ranging from schools, food, housing, and wildfire prevention. And this report was finalized and issued a couple of weeks ago. And it contains recommendations for what the legislature can do going forward. This report will serve as a guide for us during this session.
All right, so that's part of what's on tap as far as today going forward through this new legislative session. It's a lot of work that you have ahead of you. I'm sure you're well aware of that, but thank you for your time and sharing with us some of the plans for this upcoming year.
Thank you very much.
All right, Scott Saiki joining us here at the Capitol. It is the first day of the 2024 legislative session. Here at the Capitol, Robert Buon, Island News.